Here's some questions about the book Othello. Number 1. What is Cassio saying to Iago as Othello stands hidden? Watching them, what does Othello think he is saying? How is this all part of Iago's plan? While Othello stands hidden, Iago goes up to Cassio, and they talk about Bianca, who is Cassio's girlfriend at the time. And Cassio doesn't really love her. He just uses her for, I guess, himself. And Iago makes the conversation as they're talking about Desdemona. But at first, when Cassio asked how's Bianca are gonna get married and stuff, he had Othello stand kind of hidden behind a bush far away. And then when they started talking more about not saying her name, Iago got more tricky and had Othello come closer when they weren't mentioning the name. So the whole conversation, Othello had the whole idea that they're talking about Desdemona. How is this part of Iago's plan? It is part of his plan because he wants Othello to get jealous, so he will want to kill Cassio and Desdemona. We don't know why yet in the book, but I guess there's a secret meaning behind all of this madness. I guess some of the things that they thought Othello thought they're talking about is that how Cassio doesn't really love her and how it's kind of just a one-time thing and he doesn't truly love her and stuff, so Othello also got kind of mad about that. Number 2 is according to Iago, why should Othello strangle Desdemona rather than poison her? What do you think the reasons are? Othello at the beginning, he's like, oh, I need to kill her to Iago, and he goes, I need to get some poison, and Iago came up with this idea, you should strangle her in her bed to symbolize the bed is where the marriage began, and that's where it's going to end, and also because Iago says that she contaminated it because of her unfaithfulness. And I think the reasons behind that is because Iago really wants Othello to give her a painful death so he can really rub it in his face after he kills her, and then he's going to feel so guilty. How does Desdemona, question number 3, how does Desdemona react when Othello calls her a whore? She was really shocked. She didn't know how to respond to this. Because she really loves him, and she knows that she did nothing wrong and is confused and hurt by this. She doesn't know, and then the second question is, how does she explain his behavior? She doesn't know if he's just mad because of his job, or he's having a bad week or something, or it's her, but she doesn't know what she did to deserve that. Are you surprised she doesn't act any differently? No, not really, because she really doesn't know what's going on. She's just surprised about this. If it was happening for years and years, then maybe she would act differently. But since it's just happened, I think she should react the way she does. Number 3 is put the soliloquy lines 49 through 66 into your own words. Basically, I said Othello saying that at one point he had everything. There was nothing but good fortunes and good plans in front of him. Instead of remembering the good path in front of him that turned good, soon turned bad, and his patience began to drop. I think this because in the line, it says, it says, given to my capacity and my almost hopes, I should have found it some place of my soul. I dropped my of patience, but alas, to make me the fixed figure for the time of scorn to point his slow and moving finger at. That's how I came with the idea that maybe he didn't think of what he had, and then he didn't like, I guess, like, he had everything that was good in front of him, and then this jealousy took over him and ruined all of his plans and good fortunes that thought he had in front of him. Question number, the one that says, has Desmond fell out of love with Othello? I don't know, she didn't, because she still really loved him. Would you, if he had spoken to you, as he had to Desdemona? At first I'd be shocked. I don't think I would fall in love unless this has been going on for a long time, then yes. But since it's only been a short few days, then probably no. Prediction, will Othello ever believe that his wife is innocent? Yes, because I believe after Othello kills Desdemona, I think Iago is really going to rub it into his face that the whole thing was a whole trick, and that he ended up tricking Othello into believing his wife was cheating on him and was overreacting over nothing because his wife was always innocent. So here are some of my answers to those questions. I hope they're good. Thank you.